Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel, and by the video title you know what this video is about. We're discussing, of course, the NBA playoffs, NBA news, basketball news in general, and we're going to dive in first, starting off with the NBA playoffs. My goddamn Mercury got eliminated, got swept. I predicted it, of course. I said I want the Mercury to win, but I said knowing us playing this team right here, and I seen us how we got bad after the All-Star break, we got worse. After the All-Star break, and playing against a team that's very dominant defensively. One of the best ranked, the highest ranked defensive team in the NBA, against Nafisha Collier, who was just eating us up like barbecue chicken. Whatever dish you want, you know, spaghettis, macaroni, cheese, enchiladas, any dish you want like that. She was eating us up about like her favorite dish, thrashing us up. 42 points and 40 plus points back-to-back games, just dominating us like that. It was just horrible out there. You know, we got absolutely mollywopped out there, which is bad, but it is Taurasi last season. She had a great career. Taurasi had a great, amazing career, very good player. I remember I became a fan, you know, like in 2014, 15, so like that. I didn't see everything Taurasi did, you know, but I seen a good amount, by almost 10 years of Taurasi, and I've been to a lot of games in person, as you guys know, like that. You've seen the vlogs on here as well. You know, I have the old vlogs and the vlogs of now and stuff, going to different games and stuff. And, you know, it's just very cool player, very cool player. You know, so getting a chance to see Taurasi, it was her last game, seeing her here in Dallas win against the Wings. And also, I seen Dwayne Wade last game here in Dallas as well, like that, his last year. I had that footage of that too as well. It was on the vlog as well. It was on the old vlogs on the New Genesis channel, if you want to go see it. But yeah, I think she had a great career. Amazing player, phenomenal player, feisty, ferocious player. If this is the last year, you know, what a ride. It'd be better if we could win, you know, get the championship, go off in the sunset with a title, but you know, sometimes you gotta go out there and end it how it is. Now, she haven't said officially this last year, but they're kind of building it up and speculating this kind of might be a little bit, so we have to wait and see. But I hope my Mercury put up a better fight than that. They did try to stay in there a little bit, but it just wasn't enough. Just wasn't enough fire and power, and the chemistry the Lynx had was just super. It was super in sync, so we're gonna see the Lynx go against the Kinetic Sun, which will be a very good showdown. Kinetic Sun swept the Fever, of course, and it was very. The last game was very competitive, of course. The first game was a blowout. The last game was very competitive, but I kind of picked the Suns. I said the Suns going to win 2-1. I thought the Fever would probably pull one off. I pulled one off, like luckily or something, very close one, maybe overtime or something. But the Suns went out there and handled business and swept them. Marina Marbury has found her home. She plays very good with that team. DJ Carrington and Marina Marbury was very, very big-time rivals. Every time I used to see them, they used to always fight. You know, they was always going at it. I don't think they played together. They didn't play together with the when they was on both on the wings. I think when Carrington was on the wings, I don't think Marbury was there like that, but they both was go at it all the time like that, going at it all the time like that, the rivalry. But now on the same team, and they played very well together. Virginia Carrington also won Most Improved Player, and is rightfully so. Been playing very good basketball, and defensively, she locked some stuff down, like defensively. Very good player like that. I love players who just go out there and just play with 110% effort. Who go out there and like when they go out there and get that effort, good things usually happen like that. So she's one of those players who play both sides of the ball like that. She's not afraid of contact, not afraid of getting the paint, not afraid to guard the best defender. Guard the best offensive player on the other team. She's very, very competitive like that, can go out there and make some big time plays. So they're going to be a tough team to go against. It's going to be a big-time battle between the Connecticut Suns and the Lynx, and I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it and stuff like that. You know, the Fever did good. Fever did good this year. The Mercury did good this year. Seattle Storm did good this year as well, bringing Gabby Williams back. Gabby Williams, you know, good player. She was with the France team, right? France team. You know, not her being back here in the NBA. We'll see what team she goes to next like that, but bringing her back was good. And, you know, a lot of these teams was very good. Atlanta Dream, you know, they got the legend Tina Charles on the team, so it's very cool to, you know, see those legends and stuff like that. I know they was on the winning side of the game, but, you know, hey, they still out there put up a good fight. Atlanta Dream, you know, started the season off very tough and very rough, but then they flipped the script and got themselves back in the playoffs like that. And even though they lost, of course, you know, they still was out there fighting. Still out there fighting, it's out there playing. It's something you can build upon for the future like that. So yeah, so shout out to the teams that got eliminated, and also shout out to the teams who are still in it. So Canadian Suns and the Lynx are gonna be a very good one. I picked the Lynx to win it, my prediction thing, but yeah, I think it'll be very tough. It's gonna be very close. It's gonna go to the wire. It's going to Game 5 for sure. And then you look at the Aces versus Liberty. Remember I did the video on there last year discussing, of course, the NBA Finals and stuff like that. I was doing it last year, and then this year we back around and we got the matchup early this time. So we're gonna see if the Liberty can find a way to win. I picked the Aces to win it in Game 5. I think this one going to distance as well, but we're gonna see who's gonna pull this off like that. Brianna Stewart got a chip on the shoulder. That finals that she lost to the Aces last year was one of the first championship games she lost in a long time. She's like, hey, I can't lose like this. You know, I'm too good of a player. I won all those championships at UConn, like 4 or 5 titles at UConn. I cannot be losing like this. I won titles with Seattle Storm. I can't lose like this. You know, I go out there and find a way to win. So we're going to see what'll happen. Remember Sabrina last year, she was in the WNBA finals. She was throwing up. She was nervous. She was very nervous. She's a good player, but she was nervous. First time being that big time experience in that crowd and stuff as well. She was throwing up, was very nervous and stuff, but didn't play her best game. I think she got a chip on her shoulder as well. So she's like, hey, I got an opportunity to play as a team that eliminated us in the championship last year. I'm coming in there with some vengeance. But don't get it twisted now. Angel Wilson is the best player by a good margin in this league and very, very dominant on not only just the defensive side and the offensive side as well. Like that, she played both sides of the ball at the highest levels. So she's a very good player. So it's going to be very interesting to see how things shape out. You know, there's a lot of superstars on this floor. Kelsey Plum, yeah, Auntie Chelsea Gray. I always call her that because the way she walks, she looks like somebody's aunt. Like that. But you got Auntie Chelsea Gray on the team. You got all these different individuals. Jackie Young, quiet, the silent assassin. She don't say too much, but she go out there and cook. Go out there and cook. Very good player like that. So it's going to be good to see. I'm going to be tuned in to all those games for sure. I'm watching those to see who come out on top like that. I'm picking the Aces to win it. But hey, you never know what can happen like that. So then after that, we get to the NBA Finals, and that's going to be a very big time too as well. Let's move on, of course, to the next topic. The NBA returns, of course, in 26 days today, but when you guys see this video tomorrow, it'll be 25 days. The NBA returns, so it's gonna be very cool. You know, finally getting back into the NBA basketball as well. You know, I love all types of basketballs. I'll be watching street ball sometimes on YouTube, occasionally women basketball on the NBA, and women basketball got me into college basketball too a little more because I never really watched the men's college. I only watched the women's college really because it was more exciting to watch like that. So I'm watching that too as well, and now the NBA is back too. So I don't really get bored now. Now, like I said, people should dive into more sports. Ever since 2014, like I mentioned, when I started watching the NBA, you know, I was already watching the NBA then, the NFL then. I was always watching wrestling as well too. Of course, pro wrestling, you know, it's like sports entertainment, scripted entertainment, but it's still very fun to watch. But I was always watching all that stuff, so now I'm never bored at all. I used to watch hockey too. I don't watch it as much. I watch occasionally, but I might dive into that fully as well and just do like that. So I'll never be bored watching anything like that. I always have a sports song like that. So that's one way to look at it too as well. But I think the NBA gonna be a very good season. I hope my Miami Heat can go out there and make things happen. You know, Jimmy Butler, Terry Rozier said he be hearing the noise people been saying about him. He said he's ready to go out there and just prove it and show them that he is who he say he is. Finally getting the full offseason with the Heat. Jaime Jaquez, Kellen Ware, gonna be very cool to see. And also, of course, the other teams around the league, you know, to see how the Mavericks bounce back. I hate to say this, but the Boston Celtics, I don't like them too much. The Lakers as well, like that. The Lakers as well, to see how they go out there and do it. The Knicks, I love Jalen Brunson watching this game. Jalen Brunson's a very cool player, very feisty player, good leader as well. John Morant, he should be back now, I think, actually. So John Morant, we finally get to see him back. Zion Williamson, who I believe can be one of the most dominant players, but he just got to get locked in, get focused. He has the potential. He can be phenomenal like that. When he's out there, he averaged like 26, 27 a night with 12 rebounds, a game like that. He's very dominant, unstoppable brute, unstoppable force. You know, Zion smashed like the Hulk out there. So hopefully he can stay healthy, stay uninjured as well, like that, stay in shape, and go out there and just dominate like that too as well. LeBron James turned 40, I think, in December. So we're going to see him go out there and do his thing like he always do. It's crazy. 40-year-old LeBron. Last year he was 39. He averaged like 26 points a game. At 40 years old, he probably gonna do the same thing. This man is a freight train like that. He's just unstoppable on relentless force. But we're gonna see him and Bronny. I think Bronny's on the G League team or the NBA team. But one day of the season, somebody will get injured. It's natural in basketball. People get injured or people get sit out because, you know, fatigue or something like that. It may happen. Precautionary sit out, and you're gonna see Bronny get called up. Bronny and LeBron on the court at the same time, even though some people might not like it. You know, I find it very cool. You know, very cool like that. Something you can like see in history. See a father-son duo in basketball. We've seen the Griffeys, of course, in baseball. Might as well do it in basketball. Now, football, I don't know if that ever happened before. I've seen brothers on the field before, but I don't know if I've seen cousins as well. But I don't know if I've ever seen a father-son duo in football. That'd be crazy if it was to happen, but we have to wait and see if that does pan out. Also, Derrick Rose retired, of course. Derrick Rose had an amazing career. Let's break down his numbers. Of course, he was MVP in 2011, but I want to break down his full career totals. Let's break down Derrick Rose's full career totals. If I can pull this up. Okay, there we go. Derrick Rose, you know, played 16 years in the league, you know, playing for teams, of course, the Chicago Bulls, of course, the team, his hometown team, the Windy City Assassin, they used to call him, of course. Playing with the Minnesota Timberwolves, the New York Knicks, we got traded, Detroit Pistons, Memphis Grizzlies. Derrick Rose, went out there and played well. He's a 3-time All-Star, All-NBA player, first team, I believe that year as well. MVP. He was on All-Rookie team, Rookie of the Year as well. Derrick Rose is a good player, phenomenal player. Just a guy who was just brought a different game, a different level to the game like that. The ACL injury took him out. It hurt him bad like that and stopped his greatness. But he's still out there playing good after the injury. Still was able to go out there and muster out some stuff, do some different things. Of course, as a different player, wasn't as explosive as he was, but I think he still did enough in his career, in my opinion, to make the Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame in the basketball is not NBA Hall of Fame. People always get the misconception like he's not a Hall of Famer, NBA Hall of Famer. It's not NBA Hall of Fame. It's basketball Hall of Fame. So your college career and your NBA career, or your college career and your WNBA career, your college career or your overseas European League career is all your basketball credentials in the pro level like that. So it's based off of that. Now NFL Hall of Fame is hard to get in because it's all about the NFL like that. But college do have some. I think college got some like different things as well in college football and stuff. But I don't really know too much. But Derrick Rose definitely have enough to become, I think, Hall of Fame like that. His point totals. He has 12,000 points, and then you look at the stuff he did at college too as well, and also winning the MVP in the league. That should automatically put you in the Hall of Fame, basketball Hall of Fame like that. It's very hard to win MVP, especially as a point guard. So him going out there and winning the MVP in the modern time like that as a point guard was very cool. So yeah, I think Derrick Rose, they're good career. Hopefully, he's confident, like he kind of like settled and content, and like love the things he did like that, because some people might leave with regret. Hopefully, he has no regret for retiring the game like that. But he's an amazing player like that. That's a lot of people that love Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is their favorite player like that. There's a lot of different individuals. He just brought a different style, different element. It was relatable to a lot of different people too as well. So shout out to him. But that's really all I have for today's video. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe for more content. And I'll probably see you guys. This is on the Arsenal DB channel. I was thinking I'd make a video for the Syndicate, but this is Arsenal DB channel. So I'll probably see you guys later today, actually. Come out with this video probably in the morning. And you probably see me later today doing a big-time roster breakdown of the Miami Heat. Be on the lookout for that. I do one every year. I got one coming this year as well, breaking down our roster from top to bottom, doing analysis and breakdowns and all type of stuff. So be on the lookout for that. And anything else happen, you'll see me too as well. Before I go, actually, the Chicago Sky just fired Teresa Witherspoon. Before the video ended, I ended the video, but had to add this in there like that. So I ended the video, but had to come back on here. So you probably seen this at the beginning or something like that. But they fired Teresa Witherspoon. I'm surprised by that. After 1 year, I hate when they do that stuff for like coaches, especially in the NFL when they do that, but in basketball as well. It takes more than 1 year for me to implement my culture and for me to get the players I want fully in the league, like on my team. It takes me more than 1 year to do that. I feel like you should give every coach 3 years. Now, if it's this horrible, of course, the first 2 years, then maybe you should look a different way. But you should give every coach 3 years. They had a losing record, of course, 13 and 20 something, like 26, 27. But they still was on the verge of making the playoffs like that. Missed the playoffs by a little bit, by a game or something like that. So I feel like you should be like, okay, we see what she did. Injuries did happen. Angel Reese got injured. Cardoso missed a game as well. We've seen Kennedy Carter miss a game as well. So injuries happen. So I feel like you should maybe say, hey, we're going to let Teresa build off of this season, see what she does in the offseason. We go out there and we're going to go out there and put the pieces that we think around, like that. Get a point guard for the team, get some other pieces for the team, and see how things can pan out. I hate when they fire coaches right off the bat like that fast like that. I feel like they try to so you got to get it right now, try to win everything right now. No. We see Coach Campbell with the Lions. I know it's a different sport, but the Lions, Coach Campbell went out there, took him a little time to get his stuff implemented in there. But you see now, he got the Lions to the NFC Championship game like that. Sometimes it takes time to get your guy, get in there and do some stuff. Some people can't have an immediate impact, especially when the team has been lackluster for a while. So let her build into it and get in there like that. But they fired Teresa Witherspoon. We'll see where they go in direction. Maybe they have a better coach in mind or something, but I'll keep you guys updated. Now, this is the end of the video, finally, now actually. So you like this video, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out. Unless some other news pop up and I drop another clip, but peace out.